Recebemos hoje o economista Muhammad Yunus, ganhador do Prêmio Nobel da Paz em 2006, pelo seu trabalho de combate à pobreza através do microcrédito e defensor do modelo de negócios sociais. Professor Yunus, acabou de ser lançado no Brasil o seu novo livro, Um Mundo de Três Zeros, que trata de uma nova economia de zero pobreza, zero desemprego e zero emissões líquidas de carbono, que são individualmente desafios enormes. Como conciliar esses três desafios nessa nova economia?
Well, thank you for inviting me. I'm delighted to be here on the occasion of publication of this book that coming up, World of Three Zeros, and I'll be very happy to discuss that. But I have been here in Brazil. I'm very happy to be back again. I have come here more than a dozen times. So I feel very lucky to be back again and meet my friends here and explain what this 3-0 is all about. These 3 zeros or 3 issues that I have raised in my book, which just came out, is published here in Brazil in the language that's familiar here, Portuguese language. So idea is world is going through a very critical phase, very difficult phase. We have massive problem created by all the things that we have done to the world. And one is very familiar, we all the time we talk about it as a climate change, climate crisis that we are going through. And another one we talk about is extreme poverty created by extreme wealth concentration. Wealth is moving to the top to the few people, and people at the bottom doesn't have anything left. And it's creating a problem where the whole world is about to face a problem which will make human being impossible to survive on this planet. And the last one is a massive unemployment, particularly caused by artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence is coming, and it's still at the very earliest stage. We get excited about ChatGPT and all this thing coming. We have fun with that. But there's a dangerous thing which happened in my way of looking at it. This is the beginning of the end of human being on this planet because of the technology side. So you have the technology front where we are having at the end of the world, and the environment front where we are coming to the end of the world. We don't have much time left. And you have the massive technology front, and which was making it impossible for us through the creation of environmental crisis. So these 3 crises have created a situation where our life on this planet may not last long. We have created an economic system which is a self-destructive system. That's my point in the whole book, that the economic system that we created, on which we have built the elaborate civilization, is a self-destructive system. So how to stop that system and go into another system instead of the present civilization, which is going to destroy us? Can we create a new civilization which will protect us and give us the glory and the success that we need in this planet, and as a human being, sharing our values as a human being, and that. So those are the issues that I have raised in this book, and we need immediate attention. You may agree on certain points, you may disagree on certain points, but you have to come to a conclusion. Are we going to survive under the present circumstances, or we are not going to survive under the present circumstances? That's the question I'm raising here.
Mas no seu livro o senhor diz que a tecnologia é componente fundamental dessa mudança. Como distinguir quais tecnologias são boas ou não são boas para a sociedade?
Technology is an amazing thing. The whole world changed because of technology and continue to change. The new civilization that we created is basically based on technology and based on the economic thinking that we put into it. That's created the civilization. But technology can be a blessing to make all this impossible thing become possible. Technology can be a terrible curse, destroy things which we didn't want. So we have to be very careful how long technology is a blessing, when it becomes a curse. So we are coming to a point in technology now, and the massive way of this technology that is coming will become a curse for human civilization to exist anymore, because that gives enormous power to the technology, and human beings become kind of irrelevant to the technology itself, because that technology can progress without any human intervention. They learn by themselves. You don't need anything intervention for a human being. If it learns by itself, then it goes beyond the wishes of the human beings. And which direction it will take? It will. One easy conclusion is it will take a direction where human beings will become irrelevant. You have no role to play in the planet. Technology that we are familiar with, we are proud of it, we enjoyed it, is a technology which is a tool. Human beings use the tool to make that happen. That's a technology. But the new technology which is coming up is no longer a tool. It doesn't wait for your instruction or your order. They run by themselves and become more and more powerful because they learn by themselves through machine learning and all the things that comes with it. And that's the most dangerous, because then human being has no role. Human being ultimately become a garbage on this planet. It's a useless garbage planet. So that's the dangerous part of it. You don't want to go that far. So this is a good time now to draw a line. That technology should not go beyond that line, because after that it becomes a terrible, terrible curse for human being. So this is the time to be conscious. If somehow, somewhere it crosses the line, you cannot bring it back. So this is the time to bring this line into picture, where everybody in the world will obey, will follow that line, will not cross that line.
O senhor é conhecido como banqueiro dos pobres e, por causa do seu trabalho no combate à pobreza, o senhor ganhou o Prêmio Nobel da Paz em 2006. Mas apenas mais recentemente, as questões ambientais, as mudanças climáticas, são tratadas de forma incisiva no seu trabalho. O que mudou na dimensão ambiental para o senhor?
Well, I began my life being a teacher, teaching economics at the university. So I thought I will continue with this profession. I enjoyed it. But circumstances in Bangladesh became so terrible. We had famine, people dying of hunger, and so on. Suddenly I felt that economics that I learned is totally irrelevant for the questions that are in front of me, the problems that are in front of me. That economics cannot solve those problems. So I was disenchanted, I was frustrated. Why did I spend so much time learning something which has no use for me? So I wanted to see if I can make myself useful in some way to people. Forget about economics. So that was my beginning, and I started being with people at the very poor level, who are hungry, who have no little money to survive for themselves. Along the way, I thought of one way to help them is to provide some finance, so to give some money so that they can start their own life, have an income for them. At the time, it's just a casual way of trying to address a situation. It was not a big thought or big theory or anything like that. But it worked. People were very happy. And they started earning money by creating a little business for themselves. And I got very excited that what I did, it touches people's life, it's helpful, they're happy, they want to grow, they want more money, I want to give them more money so that they can grow. And it expanded. And we created a small little bank called Grameen Bank or Village Bank. And that expanded, and I was very, very happy. Then I came to the conclusion, poverty is not created by the poor people. They are good people. Simply, system doesn't allow them to come out of this poverty that they are in, because all the doors are closed in front of them. I even told that they are like a bonsai people, like a bonsai tree. You take the best seed in the best seed of a tall tree and put it in a flower pot. It grows only this big, and we call it a bonsai. I said, poor people are bonsai people. Their quality of their seed is good as any human being. Simply, society doesn't give them the space to grow as tall as everybody else. How to create that space. So in the beginning, I was focusing on the financial system, banking system. They are the responsible people to stop people coming out of poverty. Then later on, see that it's not only financial system. The whole idea of the framework of economic system is designed in the wrong way. So I started talking about how to redesign the entire economic system so that people can become productive, creative, enterprising, and so on. For example, I raised the question of why people should be looking for job. I said job is a wrong idea. Job is a part of slavery. We should not go into it. Human beings are packed with unlimited creative capacity. And all we have to do is to unleash that capacity. And job cannot unleash a creative capacity.